Yesterday I had the privilege to conduct a Hanukkat HaBayit, inauguration of a new home, and I thought it would be a beautiful topic to speak to you about it. Let's see what is the source of this minhag, what exactly we do, when we do, and why we do it. So the source of it, first of all, in the Torah we see that the Torah commends that before going to certain wars, we have to ask certain people questions. For example, a newlywed shouldn't join the war. Someone that built a new house and didn't inaugurate it should not join the war. So we see that there is, from the Torah, there is an understanding of inauguration of a new home. Now, it's not what we do exactly today, but the Torah speaks about it, and it does exist over there. There is something about a new home. When we go on in history, we see that Shlomo HaMelech, King Solomon, he inaugurated Hanukkat HaBayit. He did inauguration of the new home. Now, some say he did it for Bet HaMikdash, for the temple, and some say he actually did it for his own house. But nevertheless, either way, we see inauguration of a new home, of a new place. So when we come to our practical minhag, what do? So we learned about the source, that it's something that does exist. And then most of the things that we're going to study now, they actually make sense and people can relate easily. So first of all, what do you do when you celebrate a new home? You are being happy about the new house. You thank Hashem for the new house. You bring friends over in order for them to bless you and wish you well in the new house, and so on and so forth. And secondly, what we do is starting with studying Torah in the new home. And what is interesting is that when we say Hanukkat HaBayit, listen to the word Hanukkah. Hanukkah means to lahnoch, to inaugurate, but also in Hebrew it sounds like hinuch, education, to educate. So we are doing Hanukkat HaBayit, and we are Hanukkah mehanchim. We are educating the house. We're starting with Torah. We're starting with saying nice words. We're starting with saying nice lessons, talking about ethics, and so on and so forth. So in order for us to show that we are starting on the right side, building a new home on the right side, on education, on ethics, and Torah, supporting Torah, mitzvot like tzedakah, hesed, bringing guests over, and that we all can relate. It's a beautiful thing to start, living in a new home. It's a beautiful minhag. So now, practically, what do? So we have Hachamim that established a certain paragraphs to read, and we start with Mishnayot, where we read some Gemara. Mishnayot is actually from like Bait, Betzah, Yoma, and Ta'anit, which makes the word Bait, which means a home in Hebrew, and then we learn some Gemara, and then some Rambam, and then we say Yehi Ratzon. We wish well to the host, to the Baal HaBayit, to the owner of the house, and with that, the Hanukkat HaBayit ends. It could take, you could do it short, 15-20 minutes, or you can do it, a few hours, learning everything, all the Mishnayot. Today, each one depends on the crowd. The rabbi feels the crowd, and they do accordingly. Now, when is it best to do it? It is best to do it as soon as you enter your new home, and then you put the mezuzot also. Although some say the mezuzot even do before the Hanukkat HaBayit, but at some situations it's better to do it with Hanukkat HaBayit. But nevertheless, do not delay this beautiful minhag of inaugurating a new home, and try to do it the latest within a year. Of course, better within a week, within 30 days, but if you didn't do it, within a year. And I hope that answers a lot of questions about Hanukkat HaBayit. I wish us all to be living in beautiful homes. Thank Hashem, bring guests over, and may our home be a center of spreading good and doing well to others. I wish you all a great day.